Hello and welcome back to the Hayden show. And today we're going to go over a Christmas special
Merry Christmas.
for I've got one of my favourite Disney shows that I ever watched. As a growing
Merry
up, I
Christmas.
loved it, and I still do. This is the Liv Maddie Christmas Special, and Tom, what did you think of it?
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Tom pretty much only saw that scene. We watched it, but he was kind of being attacked, so he kind of only saw that. Yeah, so it's basically just gonna be me rambling,
Merry Christmas.
like every other episode of him saying that every now and then. Yeah.
No, Cameron, Christmas outfit.
But the basic little plot, shall we say? We've got obviously Liv and Maddie. It's always been about Dove Cameron and Dove Cameron playing two very separate characters. And obviously, I think even if you haven't watched the show series, I think you can still enjoy it because you pretty much already explained the characters bang on. You got Liv the music one, who obviously throughout the entire episode talked about her performance in this big Christmas event where they're lighting up this Christmas tree song. It's what she did as a kid, and now she's the celebrity who's passing on this tradition to a other kid who's the new sort of
Little shit.
performer for that thing. Yeah, and that's what makes it. Her whole plot is she's got to try and deal with this little shit trying to upstage her, and her basically be exactly like she was when she was a kid. And then we get another storyline between the brothers of the family, who is honestly one of the best parts of the show. Them two are fucking hilarious. But about the younger brother who wants a helicopter for Christmas, and he's about to persuade his mom for it, and he's about to go. She's like, "Yeah, sure." And then the older brother comes over and is like, "I don't think we should get him. He'll only break it." And so he can't get the helicopter. So what every sane child do? They go for revenge by persuading their brother to dress up as Santa, and spend the entire time basically getting kids to piss on them, to be sick on him, to do all kinds of random shit, just throw itching powder down him, throw his glasses in the bushes, all just to pay for his helicopter and to pay for those kids to do exactly that. Honestly, they're always fun. I do like how each character has their own little plot storylines, and theirs makes sense. Yeah, it's what they would do. So yeah, it was quite fun. And of course, for the other twin, we've got Liv, and we've got Maddie. And Maddie's normally, as those who watch the show, they'll know she's more of the sporty kind of twin. She usually does basketball and stuff. So there's no sports in this episode to do. So instead, she's the one who designs the lighting system, for this tree. And so they go for the whole because this whole event is broadcasted on news. So they want it to be more exciting than what she originally planned, which is to have just candles all unplugged, Christmas unplugged, as she calls it. Just because it's not as exciting. It's like, no, but we were going to do that, but we completely changed it. So instead they go for the massive lights on the trees, fucking loads of different lights, and it's all bright and glaring, and basically like the houses you see in The Grinch, just in your face, blasting light. And for this entire interview, the joke that Tom's doing right now is the dad.
My eyes are burning.
Yeah, the dad of the whole the show basically is leave all the talking for me and spend the entire time basically stage fright. Let's go. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And that's all Tom saw. That and the dad getting tied up to the Christmas tree.
All I got to see was him being tied to the Christmas tree, the Merry Christmas scene, the Christmas outfit, and the helicopter scenes. That was it. I think my nephew saw more of the episode than I did.
Yeah, we've gonna have more of the episode.
Yeah, because he stole my headphones multiple times until I kicked him out. I say kicked him out, but I mean I blocked my door and he still managed to get it back in.
Of course.
He went for my legs. The classic kid maneuver. I can't get in, you're too big. I go under.
But yeah, it's quite fun because I like all of the storylines. They all connect together as well. They've got lines because the reason why the brothers make so much money is because they put the Santa gear next to where this event's happening. The event obviously is happening because of Liv. So Maddie doing the whole Christmas tree gives us something to do, and it's like, and the Christmas tree exploding is what causes the little ship to get uprooted because they all blame her for the tree for breaking because she's the one that pressed the button, turn the lights on. So it's quite fun.
I say what I did gather from it, obviously those little bits and bobs. It did look obviously the bits I could hear here and there. It did seem like it was a really fun, festive episode.
Yes, definitely. I mean, like the whole of like Liv and Maddie's always been quite a comedy, a bit like Modern Family in the style they do it. Like there's always cutaways.
I was gonna say, I was reading it first. I was like, wait, why is there random interview cutaways here? I mean, I've seen that in many shows before, but I was like, why is that randomly here? I was like, oh, maybe that just must be a part of the show. Yeah,
that's a whole big thing in the show. Like they do cutaways to explain how they feel, like in Modern Family. Like it's a big like a reality TV show, and that's always been quite fun. And it's fun as it's pretty much like a kid friendly version of Modern Family, and it's interesting. And this episode specifically, it is very Christmassy, but it's not like in your face Christmas. You know what I mean? There's still some bits of uprooting and a little bit of misery sewed in. You know, the little shit gets her upcoming. She gets kicked off the stage.
And obviously, smashed. You know that. Yeah, I get what you're saying. There's a bit of misery just to keep people like you happy during these festive holidays.
Yeah, and then all the happiness for the rest of the shadows. So yeah, obviously, I've always liked Liv Maddie anyway, so I'm definitely going to be rating this quite high. And even for a Christmas episode, it's good. Definitely one if you like a Disney Channel shows and you want to rewatch it, definitely worth a watch. And of course, Tom was very interested at some point, so bits they could see.
Bits I could see from standing in the corner of my room.
Yeah.
Just slowly painting around going.
And at least Tom said more than the dad in the entire episode. Yeah. So I say for my rating because, as I said, Liv and Maddie is one of my favourite Disney Channel shows. It's up there with Wizards of Waverly Place. I've always loved it. So I think I'm gonna have to give it the 100, the top bit, because I just fucking love the show. Okay.
Fuck me, it's got the same as the Ben 10 crossover, Gem Rex. Jesus.
I know, yeah.
Who would have funked it?
Who would have funked it?
I mean, I've never really been someone who watched a lot of the old school that sort of era Disney. I mean, the only one I can really say I watched a lot was Jessie. That was it. I mean, a lot of these ones, I might have caught an episode if I did a James's walk past the room and be like,
oh,
I'm going to ditch my friends about 10 minutes. But I mean, what I did see, I was like, okay, maybe I can sit through this whole show. It does look like it's a good laugh.
It is fun. I think there's bits for everyone. You got the brothers. That's for just any of the brothers watching the show, sitting there with the sisters and these guys Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of little like antics they do. That's like one point they destroy the entire house because the little brother has made like little dens inside the floorboards and like in the ceiling and the walls and shit. Literally, like he's got passageways throughout the entire house, and you see all the shit he's been kidnapped, like stealing from everyone.
We've all been there. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, no. I destroyed the toilet. There's a big difference.
Yeah, like, even the parents as well.
Different story entirely.
I just love how even the parents are awful people, and I love it. Like the mum, like she criticizes like Liv for being so like big headed celebrity kind of character, but she's just as bad.
Yeah.
Like the whole river dancing, like the flag waving thing.
The end credit scene, which Disney decided to send me off the screen entirely. Yeah.
Yeah, and she had like during Liv's performance, she just jumps over the chimney and starts playing a flute.
Yeah.
Like they make the both of them just as bad as the kids, and it's very realistic for a family.
Yeah.
I think. Okay, it's a little bit to the extreme, as one's a celebrity, one's an awesome player,
Disney
and one's basically a criminal. Yeah, it's Disney level of realism. Like it's realistic feeling, but to the extreme.
Basically.
But yeah, and for a Christmas one, I think it fits. It fits the theme of the entire show. Just saying, it's sounding more like a review of the entire series than the
actual. Yeah, it's kind of sounding like that.
Do you know what? Who cares? I love the show.
Yeah, it's simple then with 100. I mean, it knocks everything down from the second and third. It just goes straight to number one. Like that, which is ironic because there's a whole Christmas song in it. It goes to Christmas number one. Simple. Liv Maddie's number one.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
If you like what you've seen, don't be afraid to throw us a little like and subscribe. That's always very appreciated over here. And, well, I'll see you on the next video.